take this victim and just push. Did you? Because that's the thing. It's something to talk about, but that guy David Packman, right? I did a show on him. He had a show yesterday where he said that him and Lewis aren't gay. Oh, shocker. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No. Does it matter? Yeah, really, but why is he so pro-gay? Why is he so anti-gun?
Yep.
Well,
I got a brother that's gay, and he's, let me see, I'll be 45. He's 2 years younger than me, and, so I can't blame it on the brainwashing, because, my dad was a World War II vet. He was, old school. And he waited till my dad died to even tell me about it, And I said, hey, you're my brother, I love you, but don't put that shit on me. And he's total flamer, man. And he's gotten worse, since the president come out in support. It's like, man, all these gays is just, if that's your business, do what you want to do, but don't act like, we're haters because we don't agree with your lifestyle. It's okay for my brother. It's okay for my brother to talk about another gay guy and call him a fag, not like a nigger, saying nigger. Not saying that they're a nigger. I'm just saying using the word nigger when you're black. It's okay, but if a white guy says even Negro, you're racist. It just, I don't know. Everything that they've done is to destroy this country, and it's, I'm not going to feel, I don't have white guilt, so, that doesn't matter. But the gay thing, it's like the lesbians, the gays, now if you say retard, it's just out of control. Political correctness is aided.
Hey, here's the key. Here's the key. You're so right. Here's the key. What do atheists, Christians, lesbians, homosexual men, straight men, married men, single men, white men, black men, Malcolm X types, Black Panther types, let's just say American-style Nazi dudes, KKK dudes. In other words, pretty much everybody. What do they all have in common? That's the tough one. See, that's the shit you don't hear in alternate media. Instead of dividing everybody. Okay, cool. The gays need equal and fair treatment, no doubt. And I don't think most straight people are cool with it. The problem is it's become the gay mafia, and it's a divider. So what would a black guy that say he's prejudiced, say he's a racist and don't like white guys? What could a white guy that's prejudiced against black guys? What could those two men standing there together unify their thoughts on a topic enough to the point where they would fight to the death for each other, even though they're ideologically opposites?
Well,
it's the destruction of the United States and our way of life. It's the destruction of freedom and liberty. I think that everyone, racist or not, I mean,
anybody get on a battery. I was in jail on a battery. It was nothing really serious, but and they had some white supremacists in there, and black guys too, and they were talking, and I was just kind of listening. I'm kind of a quiet person, but I was just kind of listening, and it seems that even though they were both, the black guy was kind of black power and the white guy was kind of white power, it seemed like they got along better because I guess you know what you're dealing with. That's how they probably look at it.
The bottom line is they're both prisoners. I mean, you go into prison, it's like going to Mombasa. It's a lot of black dudes, poor guys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got to survive, and the guards are bringing them dope, I hear, and everything else. So, it's a racket. But my girlfriend and I, well, my ex-girlfriend, we were talking, this has been about a month ago, and, this whole women's lib and women's rights, and, I'm for women, equal rights and everything, but, that's another thing that's, more, raise the cost of living, act like you're for women's rights. Now we're $17 trillion in debt, and they've made women basically to where they hate men. Kids are fucked up because the mom's not at home with the kids. They got family members molesting them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's happening now. Guys that are single, that are good-looking and tall, and have money and a good job, they do not want to marry bitches with kids. Why would they? Women have this thing called...
not now. I guess, my ex-wife had a 4-year-old, and when I met her, her dad was a piece of shit, and so I pretty much, and she started calling me dad, and like when she was 6, and I never told her not to, and she still calls me dad, but I was there for her, I'm still there for her, but yeah, I wouldn't want to get with a girl that's got 3 or 4 kids, even 2 anymore. It sounds kind of bad. But I guess, go ahead.
Let's explain feminism, okay? We're standing there. All of a sudden, Jennifer walks up to us. She says, "Oh, you guys, how's it going?" We say, "Hey, Jennifer, how's it going?" She says, "Oh, it's horrible." What? Because I screwed some guy in the men's bathroom. I got some of it in me. I got freaking pregnant. It's inconvenient. It's a hard way. I'm in a horrible spot. Luckily, it's my choice to murder this kid, so I'm going to need $20 from both of you. And I'm like, shit, you got an unwanted child. That's horrible, poor little kid. Maybe I'm pro-abortion. I say, okay, well, here's $20. We turn to you. You're like, nah, I'm not giving her $20. You're like, what? Come on, bro, she's hurting. You're like, hey, look, you chose to go get pregnant at the disco. That wasn't my fault. And I got an old lady I'm already paying for. So she says, no problem. Walks over to the machine, plugs in the cords. The lights start flashing. The big giant iron doors open, and these big dudes wearing SWAT clothing come in and point guns at you. And if you act like you're reaching for your wallet, they'll shoot you dead. So the only way that women, pregnant women, gay people are going to get their rights against the mob of all the people out there is at the end of the gun. You can't be a benevolent king and say, I'm going to give equal rights. It's going to be fair for everybody. The only way it can be fair for everybody is a police state. And also reduce it all down to the commonest denominator. The lowest retard of the group sets the standard.
Yeah, that's a fact. You're right. Yeah, because they're not going to have any high standards. That wouldn't be fair, would it?
And poor women, they were evicted out of their house with their husband that would take care of them and cherish them and treat them well. Nope, now they got equality. Now they're on the firing range. Let's take women and throw them into a fucking meat grinder. Let's spit out some women with their legs blown off and their faces burned off. Great. What an advancement.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
What about these there's another video out there. I think I talked to you about this before. Muslim cutting an ex-Muslim that converted to Christianity his head off. YouTube, YouTube will show this shit, but other videos they take down because Muslims say it's offensive.
Yeah, I had my review of the Muslim Innocence movie was dinged by YouTube after a year and like 15,000 views. Oh, it was offensive, so what? And it says, your movie has a legal claim against it and is no longer allowed by local laws in the following countries. The United States. So my video that I made, well, I don't threaten anybody. I don't scream fire in the theater.
Right.
Somehow is illegal in the United States. My video about the age of innocence is illegal. Now, they're still watching it and making comments on it over in Yemen, but it's illegal here in the United States. How is that possible?
Yeah, it's, I don't, it's, this country, man, listening to what you were saying, I've talked to some other people, they are waking up, but it also seems that people are getting, I don't go to bars anymore. I don't really, I might go out to eat here and there, but for the most part, I'm seeing no one's coming out of their houses anymore, hardly. Even in the summer, like I'm cooking out, people used to come out. It just seems like people are scared, and people are getting stranger by the minute.
Well, the trends are increased faith-based beliefs because people are hopeless and desperate, increased masculine female characters in movies and in print, not necessarily lesbian, just strong, muscular, butchy chicks. That's the trend. Grunge is the trend. Industrial look is the trend. Gray is the new interior color. We're heading into an age of skinny and tall European-looking cars. We're going into a grunge phase, an industrial phase. We're about to see the collapse of modern society.
Yeah, I'm in the city. I'm in the city. I just hope I can have about 24 hours so I can be out of the city. I'm trying to get out somewhere, out of the city, actually.
Well, I've went through all that,
Chickens and shit, and the city's not
all right, right on.
that easy.
It sucks trying to be a prepper, man. I've been doing it since 2009. It's exhausting. You can't even live in the city you want. You got to move to the country. Well, it's not always that great.
Yeah, I think
Being
it's
a
really
farmer,
messed up, man.
Some kind of Walton-esque
I'm on the air, actually. I'm doing
egg farmer is going to be tough work, man. That's going to be hard. Not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think you should maybe do another one of your shows on prepping, I think a lot of people are, a lot more people have woken up.
Yeah, you know what? I've been trying to... Well, I'm sorry, guys. I think I was getting lightheaded. I had to eat something.
All right. I got to get back to this thing.
We've been talking before the show, and we've been putting the show together and stuff,
okay.
and getting all the technical things, trying to. But like I was telling everybody, I want to tell everybody the truth. I want to try, and it's so hard for me. I want to stop being so negative. And I want to start trying to think of solutions. And I don't want to be distracted. Like, let me ask you a question, brother. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. What exactly is the value of knowing that Alex Jones is Bill Hicks? I'm stupid. I'm not getting that. Why does that matter? Hey, I mean, you got any thoughts on that?
I don't know why. I don't know why it would, but I was at a powerlifting meet in Texas back before I broke my back, and I was 20, I believe, and someone said, and Alex Jones.